Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the topic education for social justice and its concept. I am Rishabh and I will present this PPT. Let's start it with a famous quote by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. A just society is that society in which ascending sense of reverence and descending sense of contempt is dissolved into the creation of a compassionate society. It means that a just society is a society where the feeling of respect towards one another rises and the feeling of disdain or lack of respect decreases, leading to the formation of a society which is based on compassion or sympathy. Here is the introduction of the topic. So, what is education for social justice? Education for social justice is an approach to education that aims to promote a fair and equitable society by addressing systematic inequalities and promoting social changes. So, education for social justice is an approach to teaching and learning that aims to address and eliminate social and economic inequalities that exist in society. It is based on the belief that education can be a powerful tool for social change and that by providing all individuals with equal access to high quality education, we can create a more just and equitable society. This approach to education seeks to challenge dominant narratives and structures of power and encourage students to question and challenge the status quo. Here, the status quo means the existing state of affairs, especially in terms of social and political issues. So, we can say that education for social justice encompasses a wide range of topics, including issues related to race, genders, class, sexuality, ability, and other forms of identity and oppressions. It is grounded in the belief that education has the power to transform individual and society, and promoting social justice is an essential component of high quality education. Here are some definitions of social justice. So, according to United Nations, the fair and compassionate distribution of the fruits of economic growth. According to National Association of Social Workers, social justice is the view that everyone deserves equal economic, political, and social rights and opportunities. Here are some importance of education for social justice. Social justice in education is required because it empowers the individual with the knowledge, skills, and values which are needed to understand the social inequality in the society and to recognize the ways in which we can create a more just and equitable society. The first one is empowering individual. Education empowers individuals to become agents of change in their communities and to advocate for social justice issues. It means that it empowers the individual to take action against the social injustice and to stand against discrimination. Then, fostering social responsibility. It encourages learners to become actively engaged in their communities, participate in activities, and work collaboratively to address social justice and issues. It means that it helps the individual to arouse a sense of duty and obligation to act for the benefit of the society. The third one is collaborative learning. It encourages students to work together to solve problems and address social injustice and foster a sense of community and encourages students to take responsibility for their actions. Then, government policies. The federal government and state government develop policies to enable citizens to exercise their constitutional rights to social justice. It helps the government to formulate the policies related to equal access to education, curriculum development, teacher training, etc. Then, peaceful environment, creating a safe space for applying academic knowledge to real world problems. It helps in creating an environment which play a crucial role in promoting peace and reducing violence by providing the individual with the tools and knowledge to resolve the conflicts and in a peaceful manner. Then, enhancing personal growth by helping learner to develop critical thinking skills, empathy, and a sense of social responsibility. It helps the individual to make us self-aware and critical thinking skills, lifelong learning, leadership skills, and resilience. Here we move to the elements of social justice in education. So, social justice is based on the principle of equality and solidarity that recognize and value human rights and the dignity of human person. There are some elements of social justice according to Calist Mason. The first one is self love and knowledge. In order for children to gain confidence, they need to be confident about themselves. Self love and knowledge allow students to explore their own self and learn to love it. In this, the teacher provides students opportunities to learn who they are and where they are come from. Also, the students study different aspects of their identities and the histories associated with them. In this, the teacher include the activities such as poems, self-portraits, grandparents speakers in schools, so that the child can know about themselves and their history. The second one is respect for others. To teach the children that though we are all different, we need to respect those differences. It means that in this, teacher provide opportunities to share their knowledge about their own culture with their classmates. In this environment, to respect and listen carefully about their experience of their peers is created. And also, students deconstruct stereotypes about their peers' identity. In this, the teacher can include some class activities which are field trips to museums, guest speakers, etc. Then, issues of social justice. This element teach students about racism, sexism, classism, religious tolerance, and many more. In this, students learn about the history of racism, sexism, classism, homophobia, which is a fear from gay people, and religious intolerance and their effect on different communities. The fourth one is social movements and social change. In this, students can learn about the people who have fought to make changes. During this element, the students can read various books. In this, the teachers share the examples of movements of iconic peoples that have stand against the issues of social justice. Also, the students learn to work together and how ordinary people have fought and united to create changes. In this, the classroom content can include the civil rights movements, strikes, labor movements, etc. The fifth one is awareness raising. This element allows them to teach other about what they have learned and inform other that change needs to occur. In this, the teacher provide opportunities to teach other people about the issues they have learned. Also, the classroom activities includes newsletter, public service announcements, letter writing, and campaign, or creating documentaries, etc. Then the sixth one is social action. It gives students the ability to know that they have made a change. In this activity, the teacher provide opportunities to take action on issues that affect the students and their communities. Also, the student can identify the issues and they feel passionate about that how can they learn or skills to create a social change. Also, in this classroom activities can include such as letter writing, campaign, and links with the local authorities, and speaking at public meetings or attending organization protest, etc. So here is the reference, and thank you for listening to me.